Welcome, it's Conrad, just setting up for our first workshop at MRAG. We've only got a few participants, but it should be interesting, and we've got those new methods that we talked about last time that we're going to trial out. Let's get through the boring stuff so we can talk about this. Welcome to our week 21 update. We're on the road today, so this will probably be uploaded in slightly lower quality, but the content is still very high quality. Work itself on the contracting side is going very well, still progressing ahead. Today I was lucky enough to get an invitation down to Sydney to come and meet everyone and have a chat at the Invenio Automation in Manufacturing workshop. And it was very interesting. We had a strong contingency from the Hunter, so probably a quarter of the people in the room, and I met some people from all kinds of various industries. We'll just map them out a bit. So there were companies supplying street furniture, also companies there in the health space. I think they were doing hip replacements or something like that. And also I talked to some people who are in the defense industry. And these are all industries which are happening right now in this country. So good old Australia, look at us, we're still manufacturing things, and it's good to see such a variety still happening in the area. A very good point was raised that it's not too late. We do still have industries. We just need to support each other and keep things going, and then hopefully reinvigorate it. We had our number one session at MRAG over the weekend. Now, there were positives and negatives. Positives are that everyone seemed to enjoy it, lots of happy faces, and taught people some things they didn't know that were quite simple, like how to use an electric screwdriver, or the other thing that wasn't really taught anywhere else was the proper way to snip a cable tie. All the electricians, you know what I'm talking about. A cherry on top. The gallery was happy. Everyone seems to think it's gone well, and it does look like we'll set this up as a regular event. So I'm really looking forward to more of those. Need to work on the building materials. They didn't quite work the way we wanted them to, but we do have a clip. So let's roll the clip. Hopefully you were paying attention and you saw the little capybara that we scanned. These things are cute and they're everywhere at the moment. Good on them. Coming up this weekend, we've got our number one event at Sidecar in Branxton. Still open spots for that. So come on down, have a cuppa, and watch two robots go at it. It's going to be quite a battle. I'm going to upload this on Thursday. So today, what I'll be doing is I'll be going down to Homebush, where the good old Olympics were at, having our University of Newcastle National Science and Engineering Challenge. So I'll reveal now the station that I'm on. It's called Grab Lab. So tying in with these robots again, this is a very interesting one. If you go online, you can have a look, but basically you've got some materials and the students build some sort of grabber, and then it goes through a series of challenges. So similar to this event, these are articulated with little strings. The example on the uni's YouTube shows little strings going down through here and rubber bands sort of down here to open the arm back up when this isn't under tension. So you pull this to grab and then let go, and these guys will release the fingers. So this will be very interesting, and it is a half-day event. Once all the students are settled in, we'll hopefully see some different ways of doing this that we weren't expecting, which is always exciting. Lastly today, we've got our social side. So the Innovation Festival are having an event this Friday, and it's to do with the blue economy in the Hunter. That involves anything above or below the water. And there's a number of speakers at that event. And I think you'd be surprised how much this industry has grown in the Hunter in the last decade or so. So if you've got a spare bit of time around lunch on Friday, hop on down to that event at the Q building. This is all very quick today. Thanks again for all the support. Thanks to all these people for getting involved with Machina and what we're trying to do. Next week's update should be interesting. Like I said, we've got a few of these things coming up, so I'll report back on those. And then something else I want to start talking about with everyone is my secret present. My products that I'm starting to develop and want to start getting out to people for testing. So if you're interested in receiving a package from me, let me know. I won't tell you what's in it just yet. It'll be a bit of a surprise.